That's an interesting pickup.
He's got a new name as well, cajunb. Just to know.
The slow approach I'm going to is one that is going to get punished, I think, by the CTs. You got to run in there, gun out, pop some heads,
get the pistol out.
Shit.
Oh, all right then, Cajun. Kick things off in style, but it's up to zAAz now, I believe. She's called ZT, but pistol out. She might have given up. Got to reload at this stage. 2 players defined. AG grenade, Chad. You hate to see that.
Cops that in the head, just like me yesterday.
Yeah, you and I can't even figure the name for it. Parking. There's a proper word for it. What's it called?
It's not a
the
bollard.
parking.
It's not really a gate.
That's opening and closing. What's that called?
I'm not sure.
Need a name for it. Anyway, get wrecked.
aizy just
obliterates her.
Yeah.
Eviscerates her.
Destroys.
Destroys.
I believe is the hot word of the day.
Yeah. No high fives from the girls as of yet. We did see that in the little intro video for them. Quite nice.
You got to keep the fist bumps up even if you're losing, though. You don't want to be leaving your teammate hanging.
Yeah, it's an important
Just like
thing.
tennis.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're doing it every time, even if they're getting banged out by Federer or someone.
Oh, here we go.
That's a nice little 2v1 situation there.
That was actually very nice from Juliano. As we kind of pointed out in the pre-game, she's a very talented player in terms of aim. And
she wouldn't get away with that hat at an ESL tournament.
No, that's true. Very good point.
Yeah.
What do you think about the whole hat situation?
Don't get me started.
Oh, you actually have a strong opinion on that, do you?
when there's no like if on stage, sure, when you can hear the casters over the house audio, yeah, all right, let's take the hats off. Let's make it fair. But when you're playing in a little environment in backstage and you're not going to hear your opponent, what's the fucking point, Henry?
Yeah, I guess it's an important part of the kind of branding as well, right? You can have your sponsors on there. Like it's prime real estate.
Hiko loves it.
Hiko loves it. But you know,
she's in a really rough spot here, zAAz.
Yeah.
What do you even do in these things? You just get frags to get confidence up, you think, Henry, or do you just
you know you can't win
out? Yeah.
So it's over. You're stuck in short. They're both looking at you. You've got to bomb the defuse as well.
Maybe just get it over and done with and get to the next one.
It's just a note as well. I'm not sure if you were watching the last game, Chad. You take even if you stay alive. Let's say you had an AWP and you say, "I'll save the AWP for the next round."
Okay.
It fully resets and you come in with a fresh buy every single time.
Yep, I'm well aware.
Okay.
Just thank you.
Not so much for you.
What do you think about these silenced M4s?
What? Excuse me.
There's too many silenced M4s.
Well, what do you mean? Like, you would prefer to use the M4A4?
I guess it doesn't matter because you don't need to spam or anything, do you?
No, not really. It's very quick interactions.
Bring out the laser beam, pop some heads, away you go. Ooh, she's crashed. Ooh, that was crisp, clean, quick, fast, swift.
From the cleaner?
Yeah. Cashing in.
He's not bad at all, is he? That's a nice little shot from him. Spots the little head crawling along. It's going to be 3-1. You hate to see it. It's only a T-sided sort of affair.
zAAz is yet to
I kind of explained it. Do you want to give it a kind of whack? Or do you think it's T-sided in the retake situation?
I think there's probably a lot of reasons as to why it's probably T-sided. The biggest issue for the Ts is they don't know where the CTs are coming from, right? They have to be worried about every single choke point. But if you push into an area together, you can take that map controller, and then the CTs then have to clear everywhere else, right? So for them, it's going to be so many places to check, even if they get the spawn advantage. aizy on the flank here, though. Little crumb coming behind. Spams one.
Oh, she's panicking. Gives away that she hadn't been on the defuse, but comes out on top once again. Juliano getting the defuse done. That's not bad at all. They're making this competitive now, 3-2. So, once again, like we said, they were actually both at the 1v1 tournament last year, and Juliano took down some names as well. I think she won against Canadian. I think that was it, to be fair. But good games against Shazam as well. That was actually very close. I remember him sweating at the end of it. zAAz didn't win a game, but she had some close ones as well. I think she's the best female player overall.
Good teamwork. You see aizy setting up that flash there for Cajun and CT. They're actually working as a unit.
Still getting wrecked, though.
Yeah, probably that's the issue. Just shoot them.
Yeah. Stop treating it like an actual game. For occasion B. Back to it once again with the AWP. Beautiful shot there to find the second kill. Chad, back to you.
In the studio.
No, we're both actually in the studio.
Oh,
we don't leave. Oh, that is a kind of sick shot.
That's
there, to be fair.
He's had a couple of good AWP shots.
Yeah.
So my play-by-play is terrible. I'm more just here to offer the friendly banter.
We've got some tweets coming in.
Oh, lovely.
So, Config has answered back. So, don't listen to Philip. He's a fucking liar. Ladies Boy didn't want to go, and then we did with us 3.
Wow.
Then we did random.org with us 3 to work out who was going to go. Right, I see. And Ren and I won. Philip almost cried. I can't stand when Philip cries, so I gave my spot to him because he's one big baby. Well, that isn't bad at all. I've enjoyed that.
Like
Thank you, Config.
Config.
Any other players want to get involved and send me some tweets, I'll read them out for you. You've got some opinions on the tournament. Maybe want to have some banter with the players as well. Give your predictions. We'll definitely read them out. So,
You've recently played with Config, haven't you?
Yeah, that didn't go well. I thought he was going to be my kind of a secret weapon, you know.
Didn't he carry you guys?
Well, you can't really be carried in a 6-6, can you?
He did his best. He had a lot of dead weight there to carry, so the poor guy.
Dude, I've never felt so overwhelmed in a game of Counter-Strike in my life. Like, I've never played like in a proper team game in CS:GO. I've only ever done pugs and like rank tests and stuff, right? So like for me, like actually going against structure and people who knew what they're doing is like, what the? You actually have to know what you're doing.
Plus, my amazing in-game leadership, I think.
Yeah, you actually have to like obviously like you have to work with teammates. You have to know how to counter certain smokes and how to shut down certain pushes. I was like, I have no idea how to handle this situation. Like, I'm just panicking here. I had no money as well. We kept getting reset. But back to us in the game.
Well, cajun's doing a great job here of being the backbone of this unit, like we said, just keeping up with consistent frags. Maybe going to find another 2 right now as they're about to peer around the corner. Flash comes in a bit deep. Cajun misses.
Chad, I've got another question coming in for you, actually.
Okay.
Why the fuck is Sponge not swearing? This is true.
I've thrown out a couple.
Kind of let yourself go a bit. Do we need to get you a beer? Foster's maybe? Kind of get you warmed up?
We don't drink Foster's, mate.
Yeah.
No, the swearing it's a persona, you know. I put it on. It's an act.
So why are you not acting for me right now? Dance for me, monkey. Come on.
Wow. Jeez. No, we don't want that. It'll ruin lives.
Yeah? Yeah, once you get into that comfort zone, you're going to you won't be able to stop, right?
The day is still very young.
I'm waiting for
Let me warm into it.
Okay, fair enough.
My mum will be going to bed soon, and then we can
get it in.
We can get it started.
Make it a little bit more blue, you know? We'll get into it. This is very close.
Yeah,
Chad.
Secret are keeping North honest right now, and this is where the nerves start to creep in, and that you know, I guess, not embarrassment, but the idea of losing.
Yeah, we have to be careful with the way we phrase this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not embarrassing in the sense that they're goals. Obviously, it's just because these are just world-class players and
top 6 in the world right now.
Yeah, and Secret don't even get to play against these sort of teams, so they should be winning. But oh god, they've tied it up.
He was not happy with that either. You see the head tilt back and the side
please win.
Disbelief.
This is getting nice now. Let's get some hashtags. Like, start getting some hashtags ready, guys. Let's get it ready.
Get fucked
so we
north.
can I can start retweeting it and get it out there. It's going to be good. I think maybe Config can be the kind of the nemesis.
The ringleader?
Yeah, the ringleader, the hashtag. That works. We'll give it to him. We give him the responsibility. He's probably rooting for Secret right now after calling Philip a fucking liar.
and a baby. And a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. All still mates.
All still mates. Camaraderie at all-time high. It's round number 11, Chad. I can't believe we're tied up. This is sensational.
All right, Cajun. I think Cajun's might need to change the rifle soon, because it's not that he's not hitting shots, it's just that if aizy goes down, he's in a lot of trouble with that AWP. Not a lot he can do.
Cajun doesn't look happy.
He's probably tilted. Probably heard what Config was saying. I feel like Config's not Config. Cajun be the enforcer of the team. Don't you reckon? Like if you get out of line, he's gonna fucking get the belt out.
I don't know. Yeah, he probably could get the belt out and like discipline his teammates. He is the old man of the team.
That's what I mean, right?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Easy 2-on-1 situation. Right. Spots one, dropping into sandwich.
Let's go.
Shoots for absolutely no reason. Should have kept his position unknown. 1 kill onto zAAz. Nate comes in, a little bit of damage, jumps up in the box, and he's going to take out Juliano for a 2v1 situation. This is sensational!
See, why don't you become a full-time play-by-play caster?
I wish I could channel Stuart every day of my life.
I miss him casting so much. I got to cast him maybe 3 times in total before he quit, and I miss it every day.
Maybe we'll get a revival tour going. You know, get Joe Miller, Stuart, Red Eye.
Yeah, we bring all the big names back, and we'll do we just take it on a show match with us, like WWE. We'll do the same match every night. We'll go to a different city, and I put it on a stadium, have those guys casting it. We'll take a couple of teams with us. We'll do some cream pies on stage and stuff like that.
That's a crowd favourite.
They love that stuff. Yeah. So we'll be able to bring that back.
Yeah, just check out our emails on our Twitter, guys. Send us if you want to sponsor the...
yeah, maybe HTC can help us out.
Oh, nice little double peek there from North. That's the teamwork. If they can, grind this out and start to show that in more circumstances, maybe more disrespect needs to come out from North. What do you right? More aggression. Yeah,
they look a bit caged right now, and they're maybe taking it a bit too seriously. I think in this sort of scenario, you're the better players. Just get involved, start taking the jewels straight away. Don't let them come into the bomb site. Just overwhelm them. Chad, you play retakes. You said, what are the options of the AWP? Do you sometimes get it? Do you always get it? What's the option there?
You have a choice.
You have a choice. At the beginning of each round, you have a choice?
So the reason that Matt might be thinking that you sometimes get it is because you play with a lot of other people in the server, right? So if everybody wants the AWP, it's going to get shifted around to different players. Okay. When it's only 2 people and if only one of them is selecting it, they should be getting it every round.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. Bit of analysis there.
Yeah, deep. I did a lot of retake prac for this one.
Yeah, you got your notes there?
Yeah, I did 6 days straight. I really immersed myself in the situation. I just thought, how can I learn from this?
Well, it's impressing me.
Thank you.
I've always been impressed with your level of kind of dedication to the sport and the craft of the analysis section.
I've got some players obviously here at the event, Henry. I'm going to get some ideas from them. Help build the segments.
Okay, what would you like to see?
I was talking to Cajun about some of the stuff I was going to do. He was quite impressed with that. Maybe I'll talk to some of the other guys.
So you going to keep it a secret? Or you going to give us a little spoiler?
Secret analysis.
Okay. Well,
is that the first half, Henry? 9-6.
10-5.
Oh, 10-5, sorry. I can't count.
So it was getting interesting. It was actually 5-5 at one point, but the boys did run away with it the last 5 in a row. cajunb, 15 kills, 6 deaths. Really leading the charge there for the north side. Team Secret, still in this though.
Cleaner, the fundamental player right now. Getting it done. I think if aizy can get unleashed, you know, Magic's not here, Config's not here, you need to be the little lame star.
Yeah, that's true. And aizy, like we said, at one point was probably one of the most exciting players in CSGO when he was in that Dignitas team. Like, no one could believe how good he was. We haven't seen that sort of form in a while. cajunb, though, he's turning up at Juliano 1v1 versus aizy. It's going to be a battle to the death. The bomb's down, of course. No nade. Oh, aizy's got a smoke. That makes things a little bit more interesting. Get down top of the bomb. Make her feel the pressure. Little X-ray peek there. And let's see if aizy can flush her out.
Semi-finalist at ESL 1 Cologne 2014. He would have been 17.
That's not bad at all.
He wins.
He does. I was going to leave that with you. I thought you were going to get hyped again.
Nah.
No more hype?
Nah. Once every 5 rounds.
Every 5 rounds, okay. I'll see you in round number 20. And, and we'll see whether they can close it. That's if we get there. We'll see, because this is looking like north. I might run away with this one. It's the easier side now for Secret. We've discussed why. Bomb down now. We're waiting for them to post the first round here on the T side. Towards the bench and the van position, up towards the apartments as well. aizy, very slow here. Using that little death to his advantage. cajunb, no orb this time. Coming in with the M4A4
There's
chat.
the M4 I like.
Here it comes. It's starting to build up now. The excitement levels. She's hiding in the corner. Flashbang's decent, but he spotted her. That's it. Certainly dead. No chance at all. Yeah.
That's what I like. Yeah, that gun, it just, the fear in the heart, the noise. It's like when you set the silencer off in Source.
Yeah,
like,
right? That used to tell like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you know where I am. I'm going to let you know.
We used to call it the anti-aircraft gun.
I knew you did. Yeah, it's all on Twitter. It's good, isn't it? I prefer it a lot. Like, I hate the fact the Silence M4, right? You get 20 bullets and then 60 total as well. That's like, it feels so limiting. Yeah. Like, after you go for like a couple of spams, you reload, you think, that's all I've got left.
When it used to be, it did used to be overpowered in the sense of the recoil and everything was better than the M4A4. It was a laser beam. I loved it. Like, you could get away with it then because every duel you took, you were going to win, right? So it was just...
Yeah, no one used to use the M4A4 then. Like, everyone's on the Silence M4. There was no reason to use the other one, right? But now it's pretty balanced. Like, it's, I guess, in that respect, it's fine. It does work because...
This is something that I'm very interested in. I used to prescribe by the fact that different maps or positions that I'd play on maps, I would change it for. Now, other people would laugh at me and say that's retarded. I think it makes sense, right?
It's situational, I think.
Yeah, but...
let's say you're playing like a position on ramp on nuke, right? You're going to be using the Silence M4 there. You're spamming smokes a lot. You're hiding in corners. You want to be rotating down towards the vents, for example, or maybe the window. You want to be very secretive. But let's say you're playing maybe... I don't know, outside on train, and you're towards Ivy. You're going to be taking lots of duels, and they can see you anyway. It's not like you're hiding. You're just going to be straight up taking them down. You want the extra bullets and spam potential there. So yeah, I think that's absolutely fair. Like, who would call you retarded for that?
Maybe they didn't say that. Maybe
just making it up.
I'm just making things up for entertainment value, Henry.
Well,
no, but I asked players like Colt Zero and Taco and stuff, and they say they tend to stick with it. That was back at E-League, so that may have changed since then. But just be an interesting one to hear from pro players out there now if they have an approach to what I was saying, because I think it's beneficial in certain circumstances for sure.
Yeah, I guess the only caveat to that would be like the consistency. Like, you might be very well versed in a particular weapon. You deathmatch it all the time, and you mix things up. They do fire differently. It's a different play style overall. Whether you feel like you'd be limiting yourself by changing things over, I'm not sure, but certainly an interesting conversation. We'll get back into this one. It's coming to the closing sectors here. Secret yet to post a round on the second half. It's 14-5. But Juliano, now we're getting somewhere. Makes it a 2v1. It's up to the cleaner now as he finds one towards short. It's almost certainly a kill here. Doesn't do the damage. That's going to be it. Secret take over this one.
Oh God, the mop and bucket is out, but
the mop and bucket.
Only one for the cleaner.
Oh, Cajun, you hate to see it. Breaks my heart. Secret, they pick up the first round here, and the second half to be 14-6, I believe. It is indeed. Bomb goes down once again. Cajun posting 21 frags. aizy not feeling comfortable today, it seems. Only 12 for him. Not his usual self. And he
maybe still jet lagged. He was with us.
How long were you using that for?
6 months, I think.
6 months.
That's the excuse, yeah.
I went to Sydney 6 months ago. I'm still a bit jet lagged. You know, I'm still recovering. I am still a bit jet lagged. To be fair, what I normally do when I get jet lagged, right? This is a kind of life hack for you.
Okay.
Just get blackout drunk, and you're going to pass out whatever happens and stay asleep. So
I'm actually allergic to alcohol, so.
Allergic?
Yeah.
What does it do to you?
It really just flares up my eyes.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Flares them up?
Yeah. 1v1 aizy. This is his chance. Takes down zAAz. Puts the 15th round on the board.
That's what we call map point in the business.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is when normally when I'm running back to the analyst desk at this point.
Yeah. With your pizza in your hand and your Cheetos under arm.
And I'm checking HTV.org for all of the important rounds because I didn't watch any of the game. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know exactly how it is. That aizy analyst lifestyle you've got.
So much easier than being a caster because right now I'm out of my depths. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? You've got to say things on the fly and have a vocabulary large enough to actually handle yourself in a real-time environment.
Speaking of crazy, aizy coming in from connector now.
There it is. That's the goal.
Makes the frag on zAAz, and that'll be the game. North
GG.
taking down Secret on their map pick.
Oh, sigh of relief there from Bowler. As he didn't look great there, Parla, I have to say. He actually looked a little struggling a bit. Carried by Cajun.
Oh, man, Henry G, you are just providing the memes. And
Welcome
also
back,
Sponge, I really enjoyed the, speaking about crazy, there we go with aizy or something like that. I mean, that was some absolute fire. When's the mixtape dropping? Do you know what a mixtape is?
Yeah.
I mean, Sponge, probably not the type of guy.
Mixtapes are pretty peng.
There we go.
Bruv.
Henry, tell him to stop.
No, keep going. I like it. I like this kind of rivalry you guys are building up.
Rivalry.
This storyline.
Rivalry at the desk. Anyway, we're following cajunb and aizy, who have just won map 1. It was Mirage. As they go to the green room. Up next, it's Cobblestone.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do the...
Do you want a tip?
Juliano, high five.
Do you want a tip?
Yeah,
oh, wait, look at my elbow.
Okay.
Yeah, so look at my elbow when we high five, you never miss.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you like that?
Do you like that, Paula?
Okay, so this match, this first map was quite one-sided, one-sided affair. What were the reasons for that? Was it the map?
Better players on the server?
Cajun, the backbone of the North unit, really bringing it in here and showing why he's that Orba.
That was a point. That was a point. Yeah, that's a good one. No, to be fair, let's be real. It was 5-5 at one point, Barlow. In the first half, in the first 10 rounds, it's actually pretty competitive. Unfortunately, after that, it was like 10 clean rounds in a row for North, and they got to match point pretty quickly. And that was a sick little shot.
Some really good shots.
Spicy meatball.
Pure fire.
That's a spicy meatball.
What did you say, Henry?
Spicy meatball.
Oh, I mean, now when you add the sound effects, I'm sold.
Sense, yeah?
I am sold. And I am very much now looking forward to map number 2, and that is going to be
Cobblestone. As a host, you should know that, Parla, but I'll give you a pass.
I did know what it was. I was getting it out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fantastic, Henry. Thanks
Great
for
banter.
attempting to try and throw some banter at me, of course.
Yeah. Did it land?
Did it land?
Feels like it landed.
Can we talk about call, please, guys?
What?
All right, can we move on to what's happening? No, you know what? I'm going to take it away from you, and we are going to move into a winning interview. Well, not an interview with our winners of that first map, North.
My name is cajunb. I'm playing for North. My real name is René Bock.
My name is aizy, and I play for North. And my name is Philip Astrup.
We heard a lot of good things about this HTC 101 tournament last year. It was a lot of fun for the players. They had a really good time. The reason why we accepted the challenge, if you want to call it that, is because we would like to try something new. We think we're going to have a good time here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time being here. It's something new we haven't tried yet. Instead of traveling the whole team, then we try to travel only 2 people and play some 2-on-2 and have fun.
I think the thing that makes us a good player is that we both have a lot of experience. I'm the AWP on the team, and he's gonna do the rifling, I guess. Because we got this experience, we have like the team play we need to win this tournament.
Yeah, I also think we have the communication, which makes us a good pair. And I think we kind of think the same way sometimes. So that's gonna be a good thing. The thing I like the most about cajunb is he's really experienced. He's a really good teammate as well. There's not much too bad to say about him, to be honest. He's a player you need on the team, at least.
The good things about aizy is that he is so calm when he plays. He does not make that many mistakes when he plays, which is really nice to play with, because when you have a lot of young players on the team, they make mistakes sometimes. But aizy has proven to be a really important key player in the team so far.
I think a bad thing about cajunb is maybe when we get behind. Sometimes if we get behind a lot and a lot of mistakes have been done, then you can feel his frustration, which is normal as well, but maybe that's a thing he can work on a little bit.
A bad thing about Philip, I don't really know what to say.
It's really hectic.
If I had to go up pick chicks, I would not trust Philip. He would go behind my back and say something shit probably.
Okay. Maybe next time I will be your wingman. You will see what happens.
First of all, I think the favorite's gonna be probably Shucks and Kenyas. I think a lot of teams would say that. If I'm gonna end lower than them, I'm gonna sell my PC. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
I really enjoyed that interview. Little P there, little Philip,
Yeah.
and big Rene there. It was quite interesting. It seemed when Philip was asked, what are bad things about cajunb? Philip got a bit of the dry mouth. He's getting a bit nervous. They're definitely a strong father-son relationship
Well,
there.
he's much bigger than him as well. He doesn't want to get hurt, right? He just want to make sure Daddy's happy.
We were talking about
It's important to keep that going, you know. Chad knows all about it.
we were talking about the belt coming out before Paolo. You might have missed it.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, no, we're not that.
Cajun's like, oh, I don't know why I can say this bad about Asian. He's like something to do with girls, and then Aizy's like, if I was your wingman, you'd see what.
You'd see what happens. It's like, oh, God, is that a threat? I think they're coming out tonight, so maybe we can see it live in action.
Oh,
So-
aizy, my good friend, that was one wonderful interview. Anyway, what's happening next, Cobblestone?
Cobblestone, one of North's, I guess, best maps overall, so maybe
Yeah.
they'll be very comfortable here.
Oh, config tweet.
Oh, look at that. We've got a config
Yeah,
tweet on
I
screen.
like
I'm
this.
rooting for
Keep
my favourite
sending us
players,
in.
zAAz and Juliano. Thank you so much, Christian. Very nice boy. Oh, and there we go. zAAz and Juliano walking back into the studio.
No
Gotta take
shoes
their
allowed.
shoes
Take
off.
that. Get
No
those
shoes
off.
allowed. So that is one of the rules here at PGL when you're in this
No
place.
hats, no shoes.
You're chilling, you're relaxing, you want to feel, everyone here feels like family. It's always a great environment. And part of that is taking your shoes off at the door, all right, and getting comfortable. And so right now, we're all barefoot, we're all
It was
chilling,
a
and the
bit
play-
weird taking a piss before in my socks in a public toilet.
Well, first swear word from there from Chad. Trying to test the water. Trying to see if we can get away with that one. Parlour's not happy about it. So, Chad, back to you. Sorry.
Don't you think it, with
I
maybe
don't.
wet
I can't use
floor
public
or-
toilets. I have to hold it
Oh.
all in until I get back to the hotel.
You've never used a public toilet.
Never use one.
Really?
Yeah. So I have to go outside.
How do you go on
and
planes for 14 hours?
I'd like go use a bottle.
On the plane?
Oh, okay,
So you
now
put the
this is
blanket
beginning to
over.
make less and less.
These predictions on the screen just there, you might
Yeah,
have missed it. It was
it's 65-30. I don't miss a trick, all right, man. 65-35 in favour of North.
Paolo's very
is that
aggressive,
predictions
isn't
or
he?
is that predictions?
Towards North. winning.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think it probably should be more in the vicinity of maybe like 75.
I would say 85.
Paolo, what would you say?
I would say right now, I'm giving it to you guys because we are ready to go. So I'm going to step out and I will see you guys very, very shortly.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Thank you very much, Chad. Here we are back again in the 2v2 HTC tournament. The atmosphere in the arena right now is absolutely electric. Chad, I'm excited for the second map. What are your thoughts going into it?
Paolo just lost it. And, yeah, so I think it's going to be an uphill battle.
Yep.
We did see an apple on the desk. Maybe
Oh.
zAAz is trying to channel the big apple.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
her inner snacks.
Her inner snacks. Okay, I like where you're going with this. You're being creative with your words. You're trying to be a young sadicist, and you're doing a good job so far. Keep that up. We might just have a position for you in this
In the
duo.
academy. In
the casting
Drop the Bomb
academy. Yeah, it's a good application so far.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens because he's got his eye on a few potential candidates.
Really?
And yeah, I think you're up there as number one right now.
Is there a casting couch or an audition process? Or
Yeah,
something
so
like that?
I audition everyone, obviously.
Okay.
Like, I go for a very strict kind of veto process in that sense.
Yep.
Normally about 10 minutes long. Good news coming in. We're just adjusting it. Yeah, and I'm sitting on the sofa, set the cameras.
Okay.
Just ask them, like, how do you like to make up to $2,000 per day?
Wow.
And,
Is it that much money?
Yeah. And we say, how do you have that much money? And they say, wow, yeah, that sounds really interesting. And then I kind of do a bit more bits and pieces. Don't need to know about the details. And then wrap it all up, send it off to my producers, and they kind of tell me which talent they want to hire.
Okay, and the bomb goes down right now. zAAz is going to push across behind the pot plant. Nice shot there on Cajun. aizy. He's going to see if he can be crazy. Once more, I'm going to use that one to...
That's the trick, Chad. You can't really overuse things once you do it once.
You need to use it as much as possible.
Have it in the chamber, and then ready to go, but don't drop it all the time.
These after plant situations... That was a fantastic shot by zAAz there.
Yeah.
Get put down.
You had a point there. Keep going with
I
it.
just think it's going to be... There's a lot more hidey holes in this map right now for the T's. Once they get that map territory behind the rock, in the drop room on the gen side, playing pizza at the back of block there.
Okay.
Your favourite spot, Hobbit Hole. And... I think, even at the A-bomb site, we've got more... if you're doing open plants, you're going to be able to come from mid-ramp retakes and stuff like that. There's a lot of situational play coming in. Can they let go of the fucking shift key, Henry?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Let's get some deathmatch up in this bitch as we do find occasion jumping out of the balcony there. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. He's whipping the spray, and he's pulled it off blind. Oh, that was an exciting moment. And like you said, let's stop walking. Let's get involved. Let's get stuck in.
Yeah, show some
Flashbang.
disrespect. He's blinder than Ray Charles right there.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much. And that's going to be 1-all. cajunb. aizy struggling once again, Chad. Do you think he's getting nervous here in this tournament?
Probably got those pre-game jitters in the game.
Like, there's a lot on the line here. Like, this, we saw what happened to Cadian after he lost against Juliano. Like, he was never the same man.
No, he's been shaken ever since. I think he had to go to some kind of counselling.
That's what I heard. That was like a rumor.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it actually happened. Like, I had from
believe it.
multiple sources that was going down, and maybe he's still there now.
Okay. So defuse there comes in from aizy. That's always a good way to boost the confidence if we're playing Source or 1.6. Can we bring that map? I used to love it because even if you weren't fragging, you still were planning the bomb. You're still getting those defuse
That's
points.
the thing, right? Because your score never carried over to the second half. Right, it got reset as you restart the game. And if you're having a rough one, you could be down at like 0 and 10, and everyone's like looking at you, and you're feeling a bit nervous. They let you have a defuse, you get 3 frags on the board.
Shit, yeah.
That was a real nice little thing we had going there.
zAAz with a little bit of damage there under Cajun, putting Juliano in a weird position right now, but she is playing behind this rock position.
She's good at this rock.
Will smoke coming out into the bomb. Whiffs. This is going to give the CTs an opportunity to get into that bomb site and potentially pull that defuse. Is on it.
That's over. Good attempt there by Juliano. He can't find the shot required to get down at cajunb. He'll defuse the bomb. Some decent damage inflicted, but that's not going to be enough to pick up the round, Chad. As you know, you need at least 100 to find a kill.
At least 100, and 1 piece each there for aizy and Cajun.
Yep, not bad.
Team kill is on, so that could potentially come into play at some point.
An interesting factor we didn't consider. Team kills can and will happen at some point. Flashbangs coming into the mix. Bad communication. Could all go wrong.
This is the aggression, though. zAAz taking that peek will take Cajun down through the wall there, and aizy left in a 1-on-2 situation from this platform position again. Juliano saying, get wrecked.
You...
Bowler.
I don't really understand that joke, but I kind of like it. It's kind of nice to say that word. Bowler. That's aizy's nickname for anyone who's not aware.
So this is nice. Cajun quickly pushing into the side. We'll get taken by
better.
Juliano, and now aizy will be following in the footsteps. Bullet.
He's nervous as well.
Past his head.
He can't do anything in this game. He can't get going. I think aizy's out of his depth a little bit here. Used to the big stage and the big tournaments, and he can't get going here in the 2v2 tournament against Team Secret. This is looking rough for him. And we'll have a look at the scoreboard. 2 and 4 for aizy. Come on.
The utility isn't really flowing thick and fast for the North guys right now.
Yeah, well, an incendiary, that's beneficial, right?
It'll happen if they can actually get the bomb site control and potentially will it down to a 1v1 situation, but will zAAz let that happen? And she is watching the Romeo and Juliet position. One jumps out, takes the head. Double headshots.
Beautiful stuff there. Really enjoyed that from zAAz. Double spray down.
I like a knife.
What is that one?
Dragon Law.
Carabit Law. Yeah. That's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah. I got out of the Skims game a while ago. It wasn't for me.
I heard it was pretty easy. Oh, aizy! Flush is over. Stuck at stables is zAAZ right now. 2 players to find. 1 connector, 1 coming up the mid-ramp. Information play could come in from either of these players as they are swarming towards the bomb site. zAAZ in the back of 1, in the back of 2. This is huge, sensational rounds by zAAZ here.
That's good, Chad. You keep going to that. I like you. Want to see you a play-by-play caster the next major, I think.
I was going to get duo with Alex Machine Richardson, but he dumped me for Moses. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be in the same room as Jason? He's rude. Alpha male.
Rubs his bald head like a Buddha, and away we go.
He's actually watching right now. He's not going to be a fan of you. Another round, Chad! They're running away with this one.
They're getting absolutely slammed.
North, start waking up. Take a tactical timeout, I think.
Do we get pauses?
Yeah, I think you do. Let's get a pause going and let's talk about this. Let's have a team huddle.
Get MSL on the dog and bone for some retake strategies.
Yeah, let's see what the hell is going on.
Why didn't they bring their coach?
Yeah, you do need the coach. Bring Rugger.
I don't know, Dan.
I don't know. Who's that?
James doesn't sound like that.
No, he doesn't. I'm not sure where you're going with this one.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe that's the best British I can do.
Morty, Vicar. Like that?
When are we playing Worms again, Henry?
Probably this event. We could set up a Worm server.
Who are we 2v2ing at this event? Because we're going to 2v2 Dazed and Moses soon.
I kind of spoke to the producers yesterday, and just to know, so you could get another round on the board. This is looking great for them. I spoke to the producers yesterday. I pitched the idea that me and you can enter as last-minute competitors. And they kind of liked it. They're thinking about it right now.
Okay.
They're working out who we have to play against.
I brought my peripherals.
I didn't, but I can use anything. I'm a bit of an esports slot that way.
Okay.
I can use anything I like. I don't mind.
Bit of a hybrid game.
To be fair, I play one game of CS about every 3 weeks, so I don't think it's made much difference, you know. It's not like I actually practice or anything. Which I'm going to rectify. I think from the going forward, I actually want to be good at CS again. It felt bad getting battered by you and your Aussie scumbags. So I said to myself, this is a wake-up call. I need to start putting in the hours here. Jason's always telling me I need to be deathmatching. We've got free time. I never listen to him.
Well, we are kind of doing really important work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of match prep to do.
There's a lot of match
We
prep.
take this seriously. There's a lot of Counter-Strike to watch, and you always have to keep up to date with, you know, different strategies being evolved, you know, players potentially moving around. When I see things like that happening, I just get slightly erect, and I need to watch all the demos.
Yeah, well, I can share those sentiments exactly. But for now, North aizy actually finding a kill here for the first time in a while. Come on, aizy, let's get into this one. Looking a little bit nervous here. Juliano, 2 versus 1 situation. cajunb low HP as well. The smoke is deployed from the connector doors, and he has a chance now to sneak out. But Juliano, she's having none of it. Takes down cajunb, and then a second headshot as well.
Jesus.
Juliano lighting them up like birthday candles there. Actually gets the second headshot, and it's going to be another great round from the ladies of Secret Gaming. What a round, Chad. Can you tell us a bit more how that went down?
Definite misplay by Cajun there. Could have thrown that smoke, could have waited for aizy to find contact. From that point, pushed out, potentially finding a frag there when Juliano had to take 2 fights. But this is what you want to see. This is Counter-Strike.
This is what we love. Counter-Strike personified within this game. The spirit of it coming to life here in the 2v2. And a bit of a misplay there. Keep your nades in your pocket when you know they're coming. It's such a horrible feeling getting caught out with a nade in your hand. I've always said to my players, or when I was playing, obviously, if I see you in 1v1 duels pulling nades out, I'm going to give you a slap on the back of the head, because that's not what you should be doing. Unless you have ample time and opportunity to drop a smoke or a Molotov, you're just going to look like a little bit of a fool when that happens.
Yeah, probably couldn't get away with that kind of behavior in the PC environment we have now, Henry.
Yeah.
PC, not for computer, for politically correct.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's a weird world we live in these days.
Well, it's hard to be a social justice warrior like you and I are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We try our best.
Yeah.
To make sure everyone is keeping to the rules, you know.
Yeah, well, we are probably the enforcers.
Yeah, that's our 2v2 name. That's actually quite good.
Actually, that's not a bad one.
Yeah, the Enforcers. And that's the shot
Leg
towards
shot.
aizy. He's panicking once again. Luckily, he gets bailed out by Cajun. And aizy begged his teammates to come to this event. He
Was apparently in tears.
yeah, when he couldn't come down, and I think he might have been better off staying at home. He looks a little bit out of his depth, and they're still struggling here. They have lost a half. Camaraderie, there's no fist bumps from what I can tell. They're not looking as hyped up, and aizy on 5 for 9. Bottom fragging on the server right now.
Config, if he was here, he is a smack talk champion. He was talking a
He
big
would love
game,
this.
you
He
know,
would thrive in this environment, I
Yeah.
think.
This is where that's the disrespect you need.
Yeah,
Imagine,
someone like him.
imagine having Cajun juxtaposed next to the aggression of Config. That's a duo that I wouldn't want to deal with any day of the week.
I absolutely agree. And Juliano, she's having none of it. Picks up the last round there with a stellar orb shot from the steps. It's going to be 9-6, Chad. Who would have thought on the second map, after getting stomped 16-6 in the first, that Secret would come back in the first half of Cobble and manage to run away with it as well. I'm excited. North looking overwhelmed. 6 for 10 for aizy there. Bottom fragging. Is that what we expected to see coming into this one?
I'm in shock and awe right now, Henry.
Yeah.
We didn't see the pause come in.
Yeah, why was there no pause?
Maybe they just need to get maybe some coffee, maybe an energy drink of
An
some
apple?
variety. Anything, a banana.
Apples are good for kind of brain functionality.
Yep.
So I'd say get that in you. Take this time now. You've got 2 minutes normally between a half to kind of discuss those ideas and options. I really feel like they need to have a little huddle, calm aizy down, maybe a little bit of a massage there, kind of rub him down a bit, get him excited.
Cajun has opted for the AWP again. zAAz thinks it's A. zAAz.
Oh no, you hate to see it.
She's
Hate
it's
to
being
see
communicated to her. She's on her way now. Plenty of time. 40 seconds of that bomb before it goes off. They're setting up the best possible crossfire they can right now, North. They would normally be setting up the
Half
crossfire with
triangle.
a third member, but they've half triangle.
Yeah.
But Cajun getting caught out there. Maybe trying to watch too many positions at once. aizy from the chicken coop, grabs one,
Nervous.
goes down to zAAz. And,
He can't do this.
He really needed to pick up that 2-piece feed from
I
KFC right there.
I think if
you
this,
like that one?
this
Did you get it?
oh yeah, because it's KFC.
Yeah.
That's the points you
And
can
the
coop.
2-piece feed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
real good. I think if we're going to make the hashtags, can we focus on aizy? Because
Okay.
that's if we're going to be creative with
What
that.
about maybe aizy stop being lazy?
Yeah, that's not. It's not really. Doesn't really tell the story of this though.
Sorry.
I wonder, like, if they do lose this map, I think we start getting the banter going. Like, there's some
Okay.
apply some pressure to it. If it goes to aim map, Chad.
Yep.
I still think it's anyone's game. These girls can aim. That's a fact.
Yeah, I actually think they could even take it in the aim map the way things are looking right now, because it doesn't look like aiming has been their issue in a lot of these situations. You've seen zAAZ pull out a couple of those two-piece frags.
Yeah.
She had the back-to-back ones, and they're hitting the shots. Maybe that was catching them out was positioning, or maybe communication could be coming in. But right now,
Well, go to the right bomb site. That's normally beneficial.
that's a good start. Yeah. But Cajun's off to another fucking blinder.
Yeah, oh, an F-bomb as well from Chad. That's going to be the second swear word
No,
of
there's
Chad.
been a few more. Can we get a counter up there?
Yeah, I think we should. Oh, Juliano, a free frag in the back.
Blunder.
Now aizy once again. Does he blow his load too early and crumble under the pressure? We'll see. The shots are flying in. Left, right, and center. It's up to him now, the young Dane, trying to take it down. He's not the best of sprays, but he picks it up. And we all calm down as the round subsides.
Wow, that is some BM.
Oh,
spamming
spraying.
the body, and putting the little spray tag on.
Yeah, the spray.
If you did the teabag,
how did you feel about Valve when they brought the spray back and tried to make money out of it as well? Do you think that's a scumbag move?
I really like Valve. They're my favorite game creator.
Yeah.
And keep making Counter-Strike great, not gay.
Keep making it gay. Chad
Gay
would
as in
love
happy,
that.
happy.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're a social justice
That's a
warrior.
great Molotov there.
Hyped, and zAAZ finding a couple of frags here potentially as well. There it is. aizy once again cannot find the second frag. He gets one, but zAAZ shuts him down. And he's going to be 11
through
to
the
8.
wall then.
What's that?
I heard zAAZ through the wall.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is they through that side?
I believe so.
Try kick it down and see if we can get through.
Maybe they can even hear us, right? Actually, maybe
They probably can when I bring the hype.
Let's talk a little bit quieter.
We have to be careful. We obviously want to keep the integrity of the tournament.
Of course.
We'll start whispering.
We have seen Juliano wearing that hat, so...
Yep, can we
do
get the
know this.
admins on that? Like, I'm pretty sure in Counter-Strike, no hats are allowed. Why are we letting
Once
Team
again,
Secret get away with it?
retaking now with the orb. This is the change-up.
Yeah,
I didn't see this one coming. Cajun put to bed
aizy.
again.
Let's see if he's lazy. Or he's going to go crazy.
Things looking a bit hazy as he takes Juliano.
Oh!
Head on a swivel, and zAAZ will take it down.
He can't. He's losing all these clutches. He can't do it. zAAZ is just overwhelming him. It's embarrassing almost.
I wanted to see her spray the body. No, she's not going down to that level of BM.
No, you don't need to.
Why? You're winning.
Yeah, you don't need to lower yourself to aizy's level, and now he's being punished for that former bad-mannered play. As we get into it, though, no AWPs this time, Chad, for Team Secret Female. They have the M4A1 silenced, and we'll see whether they can step up here. The retake coming in towards that A-bomb site. The kit is on the back of ZT, or zAAZ.
Cajun on the flank right now. zAAZ making her way up the mid-ramp.
Oh, she's cooked. That's done. That's not going to...
Juliano's swiveled out to the truck and pushing up. Oh, Juliano, she's got positional advantage right now. Where is the bomb planted, Hank?
I don't know. I can't
Is she
see
sitting it?
Oh!
That flank by Cajun was instrumental in that round right there, securing both frags and putting a much-needed round on the board for North.
Much needed.
Are we going to do accents, maybe?
I can't really do accents. What accent are you good at?
I'm not good at accents either.
I'm really bad at acting. Like every time, do you remember when we tried to do some drop the bomb stuff?
Yeah.
I was trying to act. Like, do you remember how bad that was?
Oh, that was really bad.
And when we were trying to do those hype videos of the cream pie incident, I'm awful at that as well. I can't pretend to be. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you really did go to town on me. I can't do it. I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I just don't have it in me.
Yeah, I've got no empathy. My soul is quite black, so I have no problem pretending to be someone I'm not.
Well, aizy. He's been quiet so far, but he finds the 2 versus 1. It comes in his favour finally. With 9 HP, he gets dinked. It almost went down, but he pulled it off, Chad, and we've got double digits now. Norv starting to close the gap.
Here's a question, and I feel like that answer is obvious, but I want to see what you say. What nade, if you could default to one nade every round, what would you pick?
Smoke.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shizzle my nizzle. Up my nizzle.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, smoke for sure. Like, obviously, you can get you out of places like connector. You can drop on the bomb. The Molotov's good, but zAAZ is actually going wild.
She's starting to pump him.
I really want to go to A-map. This could actually happen. Come on. If he goes to A-map, it's like 50-50, I would say. Like, it's not really much separating them right now in terms of aim. zAAZ, which is given the opportunity. She's actually finding both frags. And this goes to 13. Zico, please, the third map, please.
Someone's come up with the hashtag not easy for aizy.
I need some work. That's why I started the campaign now, just to kind of get it ready so we have something good to go, like we can drop it straight away.
Hashtag aizy pushing up
daisies. aizy's pushing up daisies. That's not bad. It doesn't really have a ring to it, though, does it? It needs to be in a snappy. Rip Cadium. Snappy. You remember it. It friends.
Is it the Danes, again, that you think are going to be punished by the Swedes? Traditionally in Counter-Strike, it used to be the course of action, but now we've kind of transitioned to the Danes being much better than the Swedish in general. You know, the likes of Heroic, North, Astralis, of course, have eclipsed the likes of Fnatic and NIP in this current era of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. What an interesting round it's turning out to be. Juliano, though, is the bomb done? Yeah, it's over.
No chance in the world.
Yeah, trying her best, but unfortunately gets the frag, no defuse, and there it is. North finding round number 11.
Now,
It is. That's why I've got my tense voice on. Trying to.
Lauren does a really good tense voice, doesn't she?
She is. She's great overall, I think. And yeah, I guess. Could you give us an example? Maybe that can be your impression, your accent.
zAAz making her way up the mid ramp right now.
Oh, that's quite good.
Juliano's pushed out connector. Both Terrans still to be found. Working their way closer into the bomb site. aizy watching the A-long corridor, and Cajun watching Juliet. Goes down to Juliano. 2-on-1 situation. aizy needs to step it up right now. Spam misses. That's going to be it. 14 rounds for Secret. 2 away from taking this map, Henry. Holy macaroni.
Macaroni indeed. Have you ever seen anything like it, Chad? Team Secret Female overwhelming their opposition here. Actually, great team play coming out, giving him 2 targets at once. He had to go for a controlled spray with the AK-47. Not a move many players can pull off to full effect. He doesn't land it, and they face him at the same time. It was beautiful to watch, and they're homing in on a second map victory here. It's 14-11. aizy in the hobbit hole, trying to do what he can. My voice is starting to crack a little bit. I am very hungover, but it's going to be Juliano now, 2 versus 1.
Gearing around will get absolutely slaughtered by aizy, who didn't even move from that position. Picks up 2 frags in the round, and he's really putting the haters
in
the bin.
Potatoes.
In the bin, maybe. Yeah, so that wasn't what we were expecting. But just a thing to point out here from the sidelines, Henry, as I am quickly just walking past the desks right now.
Go on.
There's a grin on the faces of the Secret players, while North are looking grim as opposed to a grin.
Yeah, that's nice. Well,
Paula playing silly buggers right now as Cajun takes down Juliano, and zAAz with a lot of work left to do. aizy stepped it up here. He knows the pressure's on. He said, enough messing around. Let's finish this one off for Paula P, my best friend.
My daddy. And Parla's joining us live in the studio now. Parla, how do you feel about the second map? Are you scared that this could fall out of North's grasp?
Well,
Oh,
Henry
Jesus.
G.
He's a bit loud, isn't he? Can we turn him down?
Yeah.
Henry G, Chatty B.
Yeah.
I must say that right now it's looking like it's going south for North.
That one's overdone, isn't it?
As
aizy
find it though.
He's just going to go, he roars.
He roars?
To bring them to 14-14.
Yeah.
Or is it 13-14? It should be 14-14.
I think it goes to 14-14.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what a gutting. Chad, you can attest to this. The fact is, it's better sometimes to lose like 16-0 than kind of claw your way back and have a really close game. Those can be the most gutting defeats.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. You know, if you get absolutely like banged out in the 16-0 type
Sorry,
of
what was that,
environment,
Chad?
banged out,
Okay, just double checking.
fisted,
Yeah, just double checking.
wrecked, ruined.
Just double checking.
Saves.
Just
Vac. Believe.
Yeah, it's just an easier loss because you go, well, we sucked. If you lose in a 16-14 kind of fashion, you question every little mistake that you made, and that's
That's
Ooh.
where roster changes come in, you know.
So, guys, do you think I can get away? I need the tips, right? Hannah.
aizy done it again! He's choked!
That was a but time?
She's
No,
got it.
she's got it.
She got it.
Ooh,
She
that
got
was
it.
a very 0.1. 0.1.
That's sick!
Okay, now I'll ask my question after, because let's give the floor to this game.
Is there overtime?
The attention it
Obviously
deserves.
there's overtime.
Of course, there will be some form of overtime.
Of course,
Can't
he
just
says.
draw a map, can we?
Maybe we should do CGS overtime, 1-round pistols.
Exactly.
Juliano, will she check the archway right now?
Juliano,
no utility.
check your corners. Check your corners.
It's a very awkward angle to check
All
right now.
Cajun though with the perfect time. It looks like we're going to go to overtime.
Don't count zAAz out yet. She's won a couple of 1v2s this far. Pushes Cajun back, fully blinded up. Now she's between a rock and a hard place.
Time though, yeah, and there we go.
aizy will
So Henry, what I wanted to ask Henry
Yes,
G
go on, please.
was in terms of tips for me and my cast later.
Oh, you
Do
want some tips?
Do you think I can
Hold
just
up.
get it? Can I?
Oh, hold
As
on.
Henry's manager,
Excuse me.
Yeah, he represents me now.
I don't know if I can be having him answer these questions live on stream to an audience.
All I was going to say is,
Let's hear the question first. Let's see here it
do you
is. We'll
think I can
decide.
get away without actually saying any words? Just going, oh, ah.
Chad, can we answer this
If you
one?
whistle into
Whistle
the
too
headset
far?
again, my brain will probably explode. So please
Look,
don't do that.
I know you were on it last night, Chad, and you were super hungover, but like, let's just remember whistling is fine. Okay.
Looks like normal overtime rules are coming into play right here as we cut Parler off quickly. And zAAz with a nice early frag there. 2-on-1 situation. aizy pinned down in the bomb site. Do they know where he is? zAAz low HP, so any bullet coming her way, or one that is even a stray, will put her down.
In the bin.
Ooh,
Doesn't matter, though.
Juliano behind the Molotov.
That's not bad at all. It's the first round. It's everything to reset. For anyone who's not familiar with how overtime works in general, it's normally MR3, meaning 3 rounds per half. We total up to 6. First teams to 19 wins, Chad. 18-18, we do it all over again. And that's quite an exciting prospect. And it's Team Secret to pick up the first round. On the CT side, we've discussed, this is a T-sided affair. So that's a great start as Chad smashes his phone in rage. Life-proof queso, sponsored Chad Birchall. Check it out. And his HTC phone.
Yeah, yep. I'm lost for words right now, Henry. This is spiraling out of control right now.
aizy in the clutch once again. He hasn't been delivering these so far, Parla, but this is a good start. 1v1, but he can't do it again.
Juliano.
Get wrecked, and this is the CT side 2-0. We could be going to AMAP, Parla, and you know what that means. We have a real chance of a hashtag coming to life. Have you got one ready for us?
South.
That's it? That's not really a meme, though, is it? Like, you can't say
South.
I get that, but it's like doesn't really tell the story.
Well, then why don't you give it a go? All right, if you don't appreciate my input.
We're taking entrance.
Look, I've had a question come in from the Renegades manager right now asking, is it random bomb sites? Yes, it is.
Yes,
it's just
it's completely random.
Yeah, so it can't be predicted. He was saying that he thinks it would be more difficult to hold the A bomb site, which I would agree with because there's a lot more flank opportunities over towards the A side as zAAz in a 1-on-2 situation right now. Going to get orbed by Cajun, who picked it up there in the last round of the overtime to get 1 on the board for North. But you can look at the faces of these North players. They look absolutely distraught right now.
They're so far removed.
cajunb he's even drinking water.
Yeah, what's that about?
What is that about?
aizy, little bowler there, not
Little
looking
bowler.
too over. Needs to want to go.
So on Henry, just give it a bit more oomph.
Hey, Parla, get out there, give him a massage. Get him
get
in
in
the
there,
game,
be the
mate.
coach, mate.
What are you doing in here?
Why me?
Because you're his daddy.
You're like best
I
friends.
thought that was Cajun, man.
Parla was saying that you powder his
Powder his bottom.
Parla. Henry was saying that you powder his bottom.
Yeah, you powdered his bottom before?
I powdered your bottom?
No, aizy's.
I've never powdered bottom. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, you know what it means. By the way it makes you feel.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm in agreement with that, Henna.
Well, we're getting into it now, Chad.
Premature
Henry,
Molotov.
What?
What I'd like to ask from Henry, just for one thing, just give one nice big bola.
Bola! There you go. Got that.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Is this like the penis game, but not as good?
What is...
Oh,
no,
Paolo, you would love the penis game. It's right up your street, mate. Lots of fun for all the family.
2-on-1 situation. Henry, they're 1 round away after they take down Cajun. There's 1 round remaining for Secret to blow them out of the water right here.
This is sensational. 1 HP for zAAz, another double frag for her. And I think you take, if you win this map, you take like 10 minutes, let them stew over it, let them go outside and argue. This is looking to be another blunder here. It was a Dane that lost against Juliano last time, and it looks like it could be happening once again. It's the first kill for Juliano, 2 versus 1, a match point. It's 1st to 19, cajunb left in an almost impossible situation here. He has got the kit, AWP in hand, but it's not enough. We're going to AMAP as Team Secret pick up Cobble.
There it is, Henry. There it is.
And that is why...
There we go.
That is why Henry G is undoubtedly one of the best casters in the world. So, lucky for me, because it's going to a 3rd map, I get to do a little tri-cast action with you guys. So I get to experience more Henry G, I get to experience more Spongy, and yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. Look at him!
Dun,
Bola!
dun, dun, dun.
Let's do this.
Still smiling.
Paula, let's do this. All right, if somebody, let's go over your sound effects right now. If somebody whiffs a shot, what are you going with? All right, I like that one. What about if somebody hits an amazing I call them in Australia 1Bs, but maybe 1 tap?
No one has ever said that outside of Australia.
Yeah, and you also don't even know what a wombat is, mate. So
he's got you there, Parla.
Of course I know what a wombat is. It's
He's got you.
He's got you. No, definitely doesn't. Definitely does not have me.
Banter bus.
So what if
face.
someone gets a 1 tap? What sound effect?
Ooh.
Is that it?
What do you mean, is that it?
What
Chad?
about a sick 2v1 clutch?
Wow.
Mine is like if somebody gets like a 1 tap. Ooh.
Okay.
Because that's that's
stuff.
how you feel when you cop that.
Well,
so let's just talk about the gravity of the situation right now, right?
Let's do that.
It's the 2nd map, North. That's their absolute best map as a team. They're not representing their organization well here today. The teammates will be watching with disappointment. North are so good on this map, but aizy and cajunb crumble against the Swedish side and Team Secret.
Let me just say something right now, Henry.
Go on.
For all those playing at home, North came off of a somewhat I guess, unexpected loss on one of their better maps in Australia against Chiefs as well.
That's true, on Nuke, right?
So
yeah,
maybe they need to start picking outside the box here. Maybe go for something you wouldn't expect to see.
Did you say peeking outside the box?
Picking
outside the box. So let's go back to talking, and it's thinking.
I do speak English as well, right?
But it's a weird type of English. Is the phrase not thinking outside of the box?
No, because they're picking a map outside of the box, Parla. Fucking muppet.
Yeah, keep up, you fucking idiot.
I can't do straight face. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so we will
listen to this frivolous conversation that we're having right now.
Right? Any thoughts on that? Yeah.
All right,
that's
guys.
what I thought.
We have map 3 coming up soon. Do not forget that it's going to be aim now. So anything can happen. Like all of these guys or all these people competing here are extremely good at aiming. So the skill gap here is the smallest it can be, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
No doubt. And we'll be getting those guys coming in very soon to play that third map. But until then, I think we are good to just relax for a bit, talk.
Shall we have some chats?
Yeah?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Counter-Strike specific, or do you want to do a different topic?
I want to ask you a question, Chad.
Okay, I like questions.
What advice would you give to a younger Chad Birchall?
How much younger are we talking here?
Let's say 50.
Oh, don't get Chad talking about age. He acts like he's 50. He's literally less than a year older than me.
Let's say
with age, it's quite easy to say
let's just say we'll stick to Counter-Strike in that sense.
Yep.
Not on general life. So let's say you're going back to when you're like 16, and it just your Counter-Strike career is just beginning.
Yep.
Let's say what's the advice you're giving to a young Chad Birchall back then?
Well, maybe to be more of a selfish player, I think.
Okay.
I liked being an in-game leader and stuff, but I didn't focus on myself as much as I should have.
In what sense?
My approach to the game, right? So
Okay.
like coming up with ways for me to just be a bigger impact player. I was always about the bigger picture.
But I mean, this is the thing about in-game leading, right? Is that it's overlooked as an individual skill. Surely it should be considered part of the skill set, and you don't necessarily have to be making loads of kills to have that huge impact, right?
Yeah, but
you're
you
like
do
behind
now.
the scenes, you're like the puppet master.
You need to nowadays, right? Because we have coaches and stuff,
Yeah.
and teams are a lot more prepared. They have a lot more practice. Everybody is better. So in-game leaders need to be. Obviously, you're not going to expect them to be a star player, but they need to be, in the mix. You can't be dropping 6 frags a game. You need to be dropping at least, your weight worth.
Guys, by the way, whilst we're talking about this,
Sure.
we'll be getting some questions up from
I love
social
questions.
media.
I love questions.
So we can see exactly what the community would like to know from us. Oh, we've got something for me. From Sleepy CS. Parla, do you think that we'll open this to the whole floor as well? But sorry.
Should we take this?
Parla, do you think aizy should join you and grow out his hair again? I thought aizy looked great with the long hair.
I don't even remember aizy with long hair, but I'm growing a mullet.
2015.
Yeah, he's got the mullet going on.
For a bit of a mullet.
Yeah, I mean, I like your hair.
How long was it? Is it like similar to yours or a bit shorter?
No. It was like Chad, maybe with a couple inches more.
Okay. No, I think. Get
Sorry, mate.
What?
Was he making a
suck
dick
a little
joke?
bit.
Was he making a dick joke?
No,
nice. Nice.
Wow.
No.
Parla's all
You are.
You're
I am
all,
not.
You're all about the dicks, man. You're always bringing them up, talking about them, thinking about them, kissing them, and yeah. What is that obsession you've got?
I
Anyway.
think aizy's hair he should wear it however he wants. I think aizy should be comfortable with how he likes his hair.
Why don't we bring the next question? Chat, yes or no, Parla, from you on the hair? What was the fun?
I would say yes.
Okay, next question. Let's keep them rolling.
Do we
Have
have
got any
multiple
more?
questions?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we can get more questions up, but let's wait for them to appear because then.
Oh,
Henry,
I'm getting in trouble.
You're getting told off by our producer
You
right
said
now,
questions plural, so I assume we
Remember,
have more than
Henry. All right, we will get things as and when they come, and,
I
and
know.
it's not for
I'm
you.
going to be hosting at one point
do you
today.
want to go play, Henry? Why
Later.
don't we just take complete control, Henry? Or why don't you go produce the show?
Why don't you do your job and host and ask me another question?
I
How about
literally
that?
just asked you a question. It's
Here we
one
go,
that
here we
you
go,
didn't
Here
write.
we go.
All right.
Okay.
Read it
Pro
out.
Jum says, who, nice punctuation, who from the talent crew can drink the most during after parties?
Well,
So,
as we established, I am actually allergic to alcohol, so it would not be me.
Yeah, okay.
I
So
think we
it's
should.
not-
I think
so-
we should clarify quickly. This person is obviously implying who can drink the most and handle it.
That's what I'm saying. Like obviously
Yes.
anyone can drink the most, but you just pass out, right? So who can handle it? I'm not really sure. you don't really notice someone handling their drinks, do you? You notice it
Well,
when it's
I'm
all
not
falling
sitting there
apart.
counting how many beverages
No,
you guys
exactly.
are having. So.
I think.
Oh no, you are.
It's kind
You're
of-
the judgmental one, Chad.
I think we should kind of take a twist on that question and say who's the most biggest liability. Then you can
Oh
gauge,
well, this is for you guys to decide. I'm going to stay.
then you can kind of gauge.
well away.
You can gauge your kind of who's the strongest from that. So work
Well,
out
it's
who's the
clearly
weakest
Matthew.
first. Yeah, well, I was building up to that. It's clearly Matthew. He's like such a wild card, though, isn't he? Like, he's like one week he's not drinking, and then next week he's like lights out going for it. So you got to keep your wits about when
He
he's
has a
around.
high
He's
range.
very mischievous when he's drinking as well. Anything could
Very
happen.
mischievous.
Yeah.
Could you expand upon that?
Well, he's always just like kind of playing pranks on people, running around. Yeah, like kind of
Like a proper little trickster, eh?
like he's just like always
Right.
lurking around,
Little
like making
prankster.
jokes. Like you need to make sure you keep an eye on him. But
Matt's
it's all in good fun.
Matt's an ideas man. He has a lot of energy. So while he's drunk, it's a cocktail for not disaster, but a great time.
An interesting time for all the family. So yeah, that kind of summary. I guess if you want to give me a definitive answer, who can handle that much drink? I don't think I've ever seen Anders completely blackout drunk, so maybe he can handle it quite well.
Do you remember when Anders hurt his leg?
Oh yeah. You can't. Yeah.
No. That wasn't from drinking. What I'm saying is when that happened, he wasn't able to drink.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly what you were going with. And next question, maybe.
We are going to get a question up. Oh, look at that. That's a very cheeky smile from little Bola. And then we've got zAAZ on screen looking very serious, very focused. So I
Very
would
serious.
the thing is, though, yeah, of course it is 1-1. Right now we're going to that A map, and that's what I'm referring to. The A map is a completely different dynamic to any form of like competitive Counter-Strike. It's where the skill gap, I feel, is the lowest. Just to clarify again, I have beaten aizy in a name.
Very important.
Just bring that back
Very
up.
Let's
important
just
point.
make sure we tweet that at aizy.
Get your hashtags ready. We need to get an official hashtag if this happens, though.
Yeah. What? So Henry,
Well,
you
let's not
proposed
count
the hashtag.
chickens. Why are we counting chickens here? Why don't we just let it organically happen?
What? I don't even follow what you're saying.
So why don't we just wait and see if they win or lose? And if they lose, the internet will pick the hashtag for
Yes, I think organic hashtagging is what the community decide which hashtag.
No, well, Matt and I, we kind of came up with Ripcadian last time. We
Well,
announced
it's not
it.
like it's a
Yeah, you
genius
guys-
idea.
Alright, well,
Ripcadian.
it trended, Chad. So have you had a tweet trend?
No. I
No,
can't
so
say I
shut
have.
up.
Whoa, Henry
we've had-
Diva G, can we please
Don't-
settle down over there? Can
Look-
someone get him some cold water? Cool him off.
Yeah, get me some cold water. I've got some. No
There's
water.
some water here, but it's not mine.
Yeah, I don't want to put my mouth around that.
Okay.
Or the water. Way,
The balance of
Come
us.
on, he's still got it.
All right. So what we
Yeah. Well, the game's about to start, so as we've already established, if we're going to a game 3, we will try cast it. And so I'm here
sound
to stay.
effects. You ready for the sound effects? So the thing that I noticed with the other aim map was the amount of silenced M4s that we're seeing, and M4s again. You know, why aren't we seeing the AKs coming out here?
It's weird.
It's the 1B, the one tap. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just a feel thing, right?
Because there's no freeze
And
time,
there's
right?
no-
You just jump in straight into it. You're trying to take the kill straight away. You don't have time to mess around and get the AKs out, I guess. If you have the AK, sure, you're going to keep it, but...
Ooh, okay. How's that? A bit of ooh, okay. No,
Ooh.
It's smooth.
okay.
It's quite smooth.
quite smooth.
Quite smooth.
Smooth like butter. Is that a phrase that we can?
Yeah, you can use that one.
Smooth
Is
like
butter? Would you consider butter smooth? How are you?
Oh my god! In what world is butter not smooth?
Salted butter.
No, still smooth. Just tastes salty.
Could have some grains of salt in there.
Maybe this is where aizy's going to shine in the aim map as opposed to the retake servers.
Well-
He might be more of an aim star, and I know Parla. We have heard it 7 times now.
Can I
that
say
you
it,
did
Nate?
defeat him in
It
aim
was
map.
on this map. We had rifles. I made sure that aizy knew that there was a pecking order, and right now he needs to show that he is top of the food chain here. Because when he played against me, he was not.
Yeah, this is one of the maps, right? So you know that command that you can have that turns the decals off, like the blood? So I think Bardov was actually tweeting about it. In maps like this, it's quite good because if you put a lot of blood on the wall and you haven't killed them, if you have the command, it'll get rid of the blood and you should be able to see their heading. So maybe they should bring that one to the strategy. Great. I'll
Henry
just keep
G,
talking to myself.
would you like to come back to Sponge on that? Because I would love to hear your opinion on what Sponge just said.
Well, there's no answer required for
Sponge?
it.
It's
It's
just a
correct.
statement, isn't it?
It's
oh, but statements do sometimes
create debate.
create debate,
Yeah.
spark discussion. Right now it's 3-1 to North. Secret here. Juliano is the only one left. aizy there though. Hola.
See.
That's a sound effect.
Well,
Oh!
that's a very Australian sound effect. That's straight from the outback, brother.
Thank you.
You're right, mate.
Thank you very much.
South African again.
No.
Would you like some tea and scones, please, Governor?
Tea and scones.
That's how you guys sound. Pompous.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how we sound.
Yeah.
I thought you said he's like from the ghetto and he's got that kind of.
He's from the south, Pengas, bruv.
Yeah. Oh, bro. That's how you got Northern England there. But still, let's get back into the game, shall we, guys? Before we get really off track.
Yeah.
5-1, and North look like they're getting comfortable now. aizy in a 1v1 against Juliano, though. She is good on the aim maps, and she shows us why, and she removes the head of the young Dane.
Keep your eyes peeled for the frags here, because I think aizy is putting on a show. Let's just
Sponge, why didn't you let me have my moment of short?
Yeah,
He was about that was about to be a natural throw, my first
It's
ever.
a tri-cast, guys. You've got to watch out for throws. You've got to catch him.
And
Keep
he was
eyes
gonna throw it to me, and I was gonna reach into the sky, and I was gonna grab.
So aizy has 8 kills. He's kind of slamming it in right now. He's won
slamming it in.
Four rounds on his own.
That's what he does best.
So Paula, take the floor.
No. So this is some sort of pity throw, all right.
He wants a natural throw.
I want that
He wants a
naturality.
hype throw.
All right.
He wants his moment.
Oh,
Gets taken
zAAz.
down by zAAz.
Beautiful shot
You
onto
can't
aizy.
both cast at the same time.
Well, maybe we could. We'd go
Ooh.
word for word. Let's go word for word, Paula.
Go
Okay.
on, go.
I'll start. zAAZ.
Is
Shooting.
her
Gun.
at
Cajun.
is
Is.
the winner.
Hooray!
I kind of
Two
cheated at the
words,
end. I
yeah.
chose 2 words. I choked it.
On it.
North, 7-2 up right now. Really running away with his first half. Silence Den 4 is coming out left, right, and center. And aizy putting on a show right now as he is dabbling in a lot of frags. Juliano will put him down. cajunb left in a 1-on-2 situation. Over to you in the studio, Paula.
Well, we are all in the studio right now, so
That's
let's
good.
stop throwing it by saying in the studio. We're literally sitting next to each
We've
other.
been thinking about this. Like, Chad and I don't get to say that to each other or throw at a time. So we've been thinking, well, imagine we're actually in the studio together and start saying that. So we're overusing it a little bit, sure. But I think it's fine. I think we should keep doing it.
Okay, I'm completely on board with that now, and I'm now in agreement that you guys should continue doing it forever.
Paula, as you were asking for tips on casting earlier, I need to do an interview later. And can I have some
That's
interviewing
a good
tips,
question.
actually?
Well, oh, yes, indeed. So, Chad, you already, let me tell you something. You're a very talented guy. You've been at the top flight of Counter-Strike for many years now. Counter-Strike Source, Counter-Strike Go. And now, post playing career, you're doing a fantastic job with your analysing, your desk segments. You've already got it within you, brother.
So you're not going to offer me any advice?
Nothing at all.
Oh, you guys are so literal, all right? What you needed, that was a beautiful little speech to give him some inspiration to feel confident in front of the mic, in front of the camera on the mic. And I can't just say that, and it's poetic.
What I'm thinking is, before the camera comes on me, build up a bit of rapport with the person I'm going to interview, crack a couple of jokes, have a bit of laughs. Then when the interview rolls around, it's going to be natural, we're just continuing the conversation and bring everybody...
That's good advice for
double
yourself.
ops coming
Double
out.
ops!
This is sensei... No, that's been overused already.
That's been overused as well. We only can't drop that too many times. But it's going to be cajunb with the first headshot there. On towards zAAz as well. Juliano gets absolutely wrecked. aizy now finding some true form here. He was real bad on Cobble, but he's actually looking pretty decent here on the A map. I think they will be picking this up 2-1, and they should be seeing themselves in the upper bracket of this GSL format tournament. 15 kills for aizy, but he goes down early to the AK-47. That's why we said it's interesting to see it being used. And here we go now. Another great shot from cajunb. Brings out the M4A4. It's up against zAAz, and this could mean the end of the half. A 12-3 coming in.
Cajun looks relieved, I think would be the best word to describe.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Avoiding the hashtag.
12-3 is it? Oh, aizy. Look at he's enjoying himself
Maybe
now.
have you, Paula? You know aizy quite well. Do you think this is a trap card play by the North team? Happy to let through that Cobble map just to give them an absolute shellacking here on the aim map.
Well, shellacking. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight from that.
Isn't that that's a word, right? Shellacking, Henry. Over to you.
I wouldn't
Oxford
have to use
English
it.
Dictionary says no.
Really?
But going back to your point, I would like to say that that's unlikely, because why would they not just finish it as soon as possible and not let it doesn't give them any advantage to lose that second map. Guys, you're both on your phones right now.
I'm looking at the screen. I thought you were going to elaborate on that point.
That was my point. Why would they just lose Cobblestone for
well,
no
I thought you
reason?
might say why.
Because I told you it was a trap. It's a trap.
What is the trap there? So a trap, the concept, right, is you lay a piece of bait, you let something come along,
Yeah,
then
they eat it all up.
you get the prey, all right?
Okay, well maybe they're doing the phase trap that they did in Sydney, where they played Cobble against Astralis.
Exactly.
And,
It's all coming
they
back around
lost.
now.
And then Carrigan actually busted out the strap ball for the second time around and showed Astralis his boss.
So now,
And we're talking about retake in comparison.
I'm sorry, Paula. What do you think? This is very competitive. It's teamwork. There's communication. There's
yeah,
different
do you not
strategies
respect the
that can be-
tournament?
So the trap card then, in this sense, you're saying is that they've lost Cobble on retake to then pull it out again
To
in
show
the
them
rest of
who's
the
boss
competition,
with the aim.
and they're actually superstars on it.
Yes.
Okay, sure, we'll take it.
Well, it's looking like it's coming to the closing stages now, Parla. It's going to be round number 15 coming in for North. Presumably here, it's the 1v1. Juliano with the AK-47 needs to find the one tap. aizy's been great so far on this particular environment. We'll see whether he can control his aim and his peak. And he can indeed. Great play.
15-4. It seems that right now the raw aim of aizy and Cajun is really carrying them to the victory. Only one round needed for them before this is all said and done. And we would have had, well, we have now had 2 series that go to all 3 maps.
We're going to go get a curry tonight, Paula. Or you keep the tradition alive, you and me?
What's going on?
Completely
What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Romania, maybe they have some...
Well, we went in Leipzig. We may as well go here. Keep the tradition alive.
Yeah, but right now, I've had some wonderful Romanian food. I don't see why I would necessarily then go to look for Indian food tonight. But anything for you, Chad.
I enjoy curry.
Oh, good, mate. Good. It's great news for
Curry fans.
Yeah, it's great news.
Oh, the dink there
Good
onto
stuff.
zAAz. And aizy
And that's
finishes
it.
off the game.
16-5.